Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello truckers and welcome back to ATS. I'm in Port Angeles. I did some driving off cam. I delivered a yacht here. And now I'm taking an external contract. And it's actually right at the same place that we're at. So let's go ahead and grab this sucker. Hopefully. Easy as could be. Hopefully. So 358 miles to go. I fast forward the time to 7 o'clock in the morning, so hopefully, before we get going here. So is this an external contract, so I just have 19 hours in real time to finish it. Alright. I was like, is there like a real time I have to get this done with? I did not know. So the sun is coming up. Am I going to be able to get out of this gate area? Must be so. And off we go. So this is Port Angeles, just west of Seattle. And it's one of the two ports, I suppose, in Washington. But I looked on the map trying to find the other port, and I didn't see it right offhand, so I don't know where it is. But it doesn't matter, that's not where we're going. How much does this thing weigh? 34 tons. Alright. No, I don't want that. And I don't want that. There we go. So also I realized when I was driving around off cam, I realized, you know what, with the new state, I bet you there's more drivers we can hire. And yeah, there was a ton of drivers that we can hire. So I've been filling up some of my garages around the states. I was going to buy more. I was going to buy them all. And I said, you know what, I want to wait for Pro Mods to come out for Canada, which, you know, I haven't looked to see if it is or isn't out yet. I haven't heard anything about it, so I'm just going to assume right now it's not. Probably just a little bit too early. I know they've been working on it, though. But when it comes out, I'd rather get some drivers and garages in Canada when the time is right. So I think I can I can hire 22 more drivers. So it's kind of funny. I think I bought 40 more trucks or something like that and recruited, you know, some drivers, maybe 30. I think I had 260, now up to 290. And the money, I'm still somewhere around 36 million. So more drivers, that just gives going to mean more income. And Cindy's going to have to do more bookkeeping over there. She's going to hate me for that. She's going to have less time to play Candy Crush or whatever the heck she does over there. Come on, light, because, you know, there's traffic everywhere. Let's get out of town here. So I also saw on some people saying that that's unfortunate. That some of Jazzy Cat stuff was causing the new patch to quit. But I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked yet, but I'm pretty sure Jazzy Cat was right on it and already has updates. Alright, so there was an accident back there, and there's another one, like, here? What is going on in this town? Okay, so no, wait, is this the way the lights are reflecting off that Volvo truck? Way back there look like flashing lights. Just the way the light is shining off his chrome bumper. Interesting. I'm seeing things. There's a yummy restaurant. So I didn't really look at the route, but it's a town where Kennewick is where we're going. The town I haven't been to just yet, so we're gonna go off and discover that. So I also, when I was doing the garages and hiring new drivers, I was putting that real estate agent to work by buying garages on the SCS map, nothing on coast to coast. I do have a few garages everywhere that I think I got like 4 garages that are just large garages and nothing in it. And I was saying, I'm going to just get all the drivers. Like, yeah, let's just wait for Pro Mods and maybe put some in Canada or see how the Canada map looks. I'll have to venture up there. I'll have to see if I can remember after I get done recording this. Go on the ProMods website just to see if there's anything going on there. Well, the Washington is coming out, and we're going to drive around this for a while. I did about 3 deliveries since I did my last recording. They weren't long deliveries. I'm just going from like town to town to town, city to city, or town to town, however you want to call it. Speed limit is 55 on this road? Really? Well, I'm not doing 55 with this trailer back there. So I think we might be taking a road like this all the way to Kennewick. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. Well, that's where we're going to go. So I still got drivers returning and not earning me cash. It seems, like I said before, it seems to happen every patch update in Trucking Simulator that your drivers, I think, just reset. Just like your truck resets to its garage. At no penalty to you, but my drivers are charging me money and repairing their vehicles. I mean, I don't care, because the cash is there. So far, all the damage on my truck, for the most part, is this tire wear, so that's why my truck looks that way. And I'm actually thinking about turning sleep back on. I have sleep turned off. Just because, I don't know, I did like it at first, and then it got to be a little bit annoying, but nothing I can't really deal with. I mean, I skip the nights anyways for the most part when I record, so we can see the beautiful scenery kind of like that. Yeah, I remember that UPS truck, so I did come this way. The beautiful Pacific Northwest. How ironic. And it's a beautiful morning. It's not actually raining for a change. Seems like lately I'm getting a lot of rain. Of course, I shouldn't say nothing because I could go around the next corner and start getting raindrops, but it looks like a clear morning. I also noticed, and I don't play ATS as often as I like, but when I was buying vehicles, it's been a while since I really had to buy vehicles. I did not know there was I used to go and configure a truck, you go in, you buy a truck, and like, well, I'm not going to get a lot of people to say, just give your drivers whatever, it doesn't really matter. I can't do that for some reason. I got to go in, give them a better engine, a better transmission. I don't know if that actually does affect what they take for jobs. I have no idea. But I did notice there was like you can buy something that you already configured in your fleet. So it's pretty neat. You just got to go in there like, oh, I already configured this truck. It's in my fleet, and you can just purchase the same truck you've already got in your fleet. There we go, Carl. There we go. Bring me in 20 grand. That's wonderful. I would say they should make an achievement in Trucking Simulator Euro and American to have like a certain amount of money in your bank account, but I know there's mods out there that you can get like 100 times the XP and money or something like that. I'm like, yeah. Whoa, okay. Thank God he was stopping, because I don't think I would have in time. He probably saw me coming and goes, look at this jerk coming along with his 34 tons or whatever it is we got. Yeah, so I got about 30 more new drivers. And they all come along at a pretty good rating. I think a lot of them were like at 6.0 and 5.8 ratings. I'm like, wow. That's something different from ATS than I remember from ETS. I remember in ETS, when you were hiring drivers, they're always at like a 0.8 or 1.2. Let me set cruise control here at 62. Probably getting off really quick anyways. It looks like we're exiting here. On to I-5, it looks like. No one coming. I don't think we'll be on this interstate too long, because we are kind of headed towards like the southeastern corner of Washington. And I've been through Seattle a couple of times, but I don't think I've taken a tunnel yet. So there's an achievement on Steam for taking both tunnels in Seattle, and I don't think I've done that. I haven't taken either one. Yeah, it looks like we're getting off on the right-hand side up here. Eventually. I swear, every time you get on one of these side roads, there's like no traffic around you. The minute you get on a side road, it's almost like there's a truck that just comes out right in front of you. And you just know they're not going to go as fast as you would like them to. Come on, Best Buy. And there's no way I'm going to get enough of a run anywhere to pass this guy. Well, I say that, then I could do it here, but you know, I am hauling 34 tons. Maybe he'll get moving along here. Although I do think, though, once again, I got a trailer that's I'm not going to be able to back this one in. It's going to be one of those pull-in kind of a jobs. The place that we picked up the load at the port, yeah, I brought a yacht there, and that was kind of interesting, backing that yacht into that little bit of a space there. But it wasn't that bad. I think when I backed in, I got like halfway in that I had to pull forward just to straighten her up just a little bit, and then backed her right in. Fit just, you know, like a glove. Yeah, all my drivers, hey, I couldn't return. I mean, I had to return. Couldn't find a job. Could not find a job. So now I'm pretty sure the talk is going to start. Now that Washington is out, it's like, where are they going next? Where are they going to go next? I mean, we could sit here and have that talk ourselves, and I don't know. I can't see them going from New Mexico to Texas, because Texas is just... I mean, all the states out there are rather on the big side anyways. I have no no idea. I'm thinking, you know, Idaho probably would be kind of a thing. Idaho, maybe Utah. Maybe Utah. Yeah. Another driver could not find a load to bring. I haven't been paying attention. Let's see, another 176 miles. But I will say now, taking external contracts. I remember when the game first came out and external contracts were a thing. Of course, back then we just had California and Nevada. Arizona came out like about 2 months afterwards, but it was like, yeah, I can go like 200, 300 miles. It felt great just to go 200-300 miles. And now in the base game, now that you got Washington all the way down to New Mexico, I think you're seeing jobs on there that are like 1,600 miles and such. Then of course if you add coast to coast map, there's a big valley down there, isn't there? Don't fall to the right. Too bad they got so many trees over there. You can't get a view down there if you wanted to. Here we go. We'll pull over here and take a look at the view. Let's step out of the vehicle, as one would, underneath the vehicle. All right. Let's see if I go up and back. Wait, is there a road down there or is that a river? Must be a river. I don't think it's a road. Road. See if I get rid of that at the bottom there. Hold the mouse there. Take a quick screenshot of that. I mean, is that a river down there? Yeah, it's just a river. Back up here. There I am, apparently. Alright, let's hop into the truck. Park and brake off. And, it's like I'm hitting a wall here. There we go, now we're rolling. Slowly let the clutch out. Well, I was saying, now they gave that truck a little leeway ahead of us. Now we can get going. I'll better turn on my minimal visor once again. Nope, that button, there we go. Yeah, so when ATS came out with the patch and Washington, trying to find out what mods were crashing my game, and I thought minimal visor was crashing my game, like, oh no. Oh sure, then I get a beautiful lake. But of all the mods I did not expect to crash my game were longer yellow lights. But I remember hearing that ATS or SES was working on the lighting system. Or the stoplights. I shouldn't say lighting system, because that can mean many things in a game. So the stoplights, they were working on how they function in the game. Must be going downhill, because I didn't realize I was doing almost 60 in a 50. Alright, have I been through this tunnel? I may have been this way. I don't know. I haven't been to the town we're going to, though. I don't think. I almost should turn my visor off to see my drivers. Hey, I couldn't find a job. What do I do? So I'm interested to see. I'm going to drive around for a bit, probably over the weekend. And right now my company is making like $11 million per week now that I bought, or how do I say bought all those trucks and hired more drivers. I can imagine we're going to go up quite a bit more on annual income. If I can stop buying garages and more people, which I got 22 more drivers I can hire. And who knows what's going to happen when Pro Mods comes out and the map gets bigger for me once again. I don't know how many drivers you can actually have in the game. Miles out, and now we're stuck behind this guy. After I venture around Washington for a little bit more, I need to head back to the East Coast because it looks like Mantrid, which is one of the main authors for Coast to Coast, he's been reworking North Carolina over pretty darn good. And I'd like to head back there and venture on it because I've been around North Carolina quite a bit, and this is Coast to Coast version 2.8 test mode, or test. It's a test phase, but it seems to be working pretty darn good for me. But I really haven't been on the Coast to Coast map yet, so I should say. But it doesn't crash the game, so I haven't been on the Coast to Coast map. But when I look at North Carolina now, a lot of the roads I've been on, North Carolina used a lot of yellowy, kind of like on the road we're on now is yellow, which means that you've been there. Yeah, North Carolina, not much yellow there anymore. So I need to venture back there and have a drive around just to have a quick look around to see what's going on. So I don't want to say I'm avoiding the Coast to Coast map itself right now because I know some people are having some minor issues here and there, as you would on a modded map when a new version comes out, because I guess some of the prefabs don't quite configure over, I suppose, when using maybe it's DirectX 11 that's causing some of the issues if you're running the game on DirectX 11, which I am currently doing. Nope, need to be in this lane. I will not lie, sometimes at these intersections I'm looking at the GPS, I'm thinking, okay, I need to, looks like I'm turning off here, or how these roads are sometimes. It looks like you're turning the correct way, then you turn, the next thing you know, you're like, nope, that's not where I needed to turn. 60 miles an hour here. I think my cruise control is still set for 62. Yep, so now you can see the road on my GPS is turning yellow as we go along, so I have not been on this section yet. So I'm looking for Kennewick on the signs. I would like to see some more base game trucks come in. Different brands, I mean, like Mack, Western Star, Freightliner, just to name a couple. But thankfully for the modded community, that's what makes the games better. Like, yes, I am driving the Volvo, but I'm not driving the in-game Volvo. I'm driving Aerodeth. I always say his name wrong, I know. But I'm driving his Volvo. Ever since it came out, it's like, oh, Volvo. There's a Volvo for ATS. And I don't know why I fell in love with the Volvo trucks. I never driven any truck before in my life, so I can't say, well, I like it because it rides so much better than... I have no idea. But I remember driving a ETS when it first came out. I think the Globetrotter, I just like the looks of it. And of course, I saw the horsepower, and I was looking at trucks, I'm like, oh wow, look at the horsepower in a Volvo. Was that... yeah, of course we gotta stop. And a Scania. Wait, is a lot... Wait, what are you doing, sir? I mean, is this like a joke? Make me stop at a way station and then put down a broken down vehicle in the lane I need to go in. That is funny. Gross. 58 tons. Yeah, that is gross. Of course, he had to stop me 42 miles out. Don't they know who I am? All the trucks that I own. Kennewick, next 2 exits. Looks like we're taking the first. Careful on these sharp bends, you don't roll over. I've honestly only rolled over once in Trucking Simulator, and I was on ETS, and I did not even know that was even possible. I think I was almost like level 20 in ETS before I rolled over the truck, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know you could do that. What do I do, though? I still didn't even know that you could call for service and all that back then. I was like, what do you do? Yeah, I was one of those drivers that always obeyed the speed limit. Always tried to, anyways. It's just like this on ATS, you know, you go through a town, it's like, hey, it's 65, and for a brief second, you go through like an underpass or an overpass, and the road, I think it must read the speed limit from the road that you're going over or under, and it changes to like 35 for like a brief second. There's a cop there, and it's like, hey. Or for the most part, they get you when you're slowing down into that speed zone. It's like, dude, I was slowing down. Give me a break. Oh, 3 miles out. All right, so we're not... I'm like, we're still on the interstate here. We're... Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, I gotta take a left-hand turn. Oh, I'm gonna be in the wrong gear. Nope, I'm in the right gear. Correct gear. Wow, force feedback. How you doing? That was rough going over those railroad tracks. Yeah, so with this trailer and crane, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be like a pull-in kind of delivery. And next episode, don't expect to be starting from this spot here, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing some deliveries off camera. Work on some external deliveries. Which sounds kind of weird when you say it that way. Where... Yeah, where am I going here? Alright, I'm looking at my keyboard so I can find the key I need to press. Ah, so we're going in there, so pull straight ahead and then whip it in there, huh? Looks like you guys already got one here. What's the deal? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this straight enough when I go through. And what's with the speed bumps going in and out of these places, man? Actually, it looks like you got plenty of room, maybe. Skip parking, why would I? Oh, so it looks like they're going to put the crane possibly on the train. Crane on the train. That's good enough. I'm not going to straighten up much better than that. So I don't think I hit anything or anything like that. So, excelente. Perfect. We'll just continue. Yeah, so if we go to the world map, hopefully nothing happens here. Where? Oh, Kennewick right here. All right. So yeah, here's the state line from Oregon to Washington. Yeah, so it looks like if well, I would assume, no, stop that, I always do that. So I would assume ProMods is going to connect to Bellingham. And who knows, they may have a road coming down to Colville? I have no idea. Yeah, so it says on Steam achievements, make sure you visit both ports. So here's Port Angeles. I don't know, unless this might be a port right here. Yeah, this has got to be the other port right here. Oh, and this is where you take the ferry. Okay, there's other achievements that says take the ferry. All right. So, anyways, on the coast-to-coast map, let me zoom out as far as I can. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get all these roads here. But you can see North Carolina. Yeah, a lot of work has been done. South Carolina, North Carolina, a lot of rework has been done. So I kind of need to visit there again. I might even have some of these garages somewhere. No, I didn't buy the one in Fayetteville. Yeah, so I need to get back to the East Coast and kind of visit there. I'm surprised no one hasn't ventured into doing the cities over, but that'd be a lot of work, man. A lot of work. So this is why I'm thinking probably the next state might be is Idaho. That'd be just my guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, it could be Utah as well, because Utah just make a nice interchange going through to get up. Well, no, you didn't have to come up. I don't know. So my guess is either Idaho or Utah. That'd be just my guesses. I don't think they would try to do Texas. I don't think so. I don't think not yet. But anywho, that is going to do it for today, guys. A little bonus episode. Like I said, I was hoping to get one out for you guys because Wednesday's episode was rather short because of the update and me trying to get all the mods and the game started, and it finally worked. But there you have it. We're in Kennewick, and that, like I said, is going to do it for today, guys. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time in American Truck Simulator. But until then, have a good one.